In this video, I am troubleshooting a mammoth unit. It has a fault on circuit 1 with a low suction alarm. Circuit 2 has a hardware fault on the compressor. I found a leak on the discharge keying valve, and also the suction valve, keying valve, was damaged. The part that's your front seat on the keying valve had broken and almost fell into the compressor. Circuit 2 was grounded, so we checked for ground with our own meter and we confirmed that it was grounded. I appreciate all my subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remember to comment, like, share. If you're not a sub yet, click that sub button. We'll have a lot of videos coming soon, and I appreciate it. Thanks for your time. Comment any suggestions, anything you want me to cover or review. I appreciate it. A lot of the tools that I use is in the description. Just click on the link and you will find them there. Thank you.
All right, got a unit with a couple alarms or faults. One of them got low suction pressure, so just in case. See, it's a long walk down this. I'm up like three floors. So I just put a bunch of stuff on my cart. I got my leak detector because one of them they say is in a low suction alarm. And I got my extension cord because I don't think my battery's good. I got the meter. I already got my bag in there. I should have brought some leak detector. Some Snoop soap bubbles. But I can start with that. So I'm heading to the unit to see what all alarms or faults on the unit. It's a mammoth unit. Alright, first one is compressor 1, low suction. Next item, compressor 2 has a hardware fault. And the filter is always this filter sensor, but can't clear that one. But we got to clear 1A and 2A. So I'm hooking my gauges up. The hardware fault, I think it used to be like a, I haven't worked on these in a while, but I think the hardware used to be a high pressure. It's a couple of safeties, because they don't tell you on here exactly what the hardware is. Like compressor A1 low suction, okay, we know what that is. But the hardware, yeah, in the manual, I don't think the manual is in here. Maybe. No, that's not. I think that's just a schematic. I think the hardware, see, it has like oil pressure safety on here, a high pressure safety, T2 safety switch, oil pressure. Got solenoid valves. Solenoid valve not gonna be a safety, but you have to make sure that valve is opening and closing. If the valve not opening up, it'll go into like a pump down and go off on low suction. But I'm gonna start at number 1 and hook my gauges up to circuit 1 and see if it's low, and make sure that pressure switch opening up. Sorry about the lighting. Oh. You see this Schrader valve is already off, so we need to make sure we always put those back on, because if you don't put a cap on here and just say this don't get closed all the way, this king valve, I'm not saying that will happen, but you definitely can leak all your refrigerant out slowly but surely. Look, my suction up. Okay. I'm gonna do a good review on these digital manifolds. Maybe they do it today, I don't know, but I'm gonna do a good review. What I like and don't like about it. As far as checking pressures and stuff, is good on any application, but they're really best for residential use because the clamps that come with them, it's not that big. Can't fit around. It won't fit around this discharge pipe. It's a cooling tower outside to cool these. See quite a bit of oil residue right there. I don't know if you can see it. Look at that. Might be your leak right there. Definitely leaking right there. I have to get some cork tape. A lot of time they leak out of here. That's probably what's happening. Alright, you see on my gauge right now I got 0. So now I'm going to open up this. Doing one at a time. So I'm gonna open up my suction. Open up that suck. Hopefully it's not 0, but remember I said we gotta open. Might have to open up that solenoid valve. So that solenoid valve might be closed. Hopefully I got a magnet. Got my discharge. That right there. Up. Set this door on the ground. Put my tube bag on here because I don't want to drop any of my tube down in that hole. solenoid valves on that side. It's been about a year since I worked on these units, so I'm a little rusty. That's my TXP. Okay, here go the solenoid right here. This liquid line, this ain't number 2. That's number 2. So that's number 1 right there. All right. Okay. I think it's a screw in there, so I'm gonna walk in and get it from that side. Usually keep my magnet on this side here. There we go. Got a magnet. 2/8. Got my drill. That's a 3/8 on there. Got 5/16. There's a 5/16 on there. See that? I don't get anything. So that unit is completely. There's nothing in there. Zero. Keep that. Got it. Okay.
Doors open when I'm troubleshooting.
0 PSI. Well, see, I mean that unit lost all its charge. So I'm going to need a better light. I know for sure that king valve leak over there. I'm going to hurry up and do this.
electronic leak detect.
Shut these units off, but since it's going off in alarm.
Probably not going to film all that.
I know it's not.
It's a long process.
I'm trying to shorten the video, but
I'm gonna do electronic leak detect, and then I'm gonna put some nitrogen to probably like 150 to 200 psi, and do a liquid leak detect and electronic again. Probably put some trace gas in there. Let's see if we can find a leak, and then do it to 300 psi, 300 to 350 with the nitrogen. Let's see how long it holds. And but there's nothing in here, so I'll probably film me, show you how to cork these. I'll show you how I put some cork tape in there. And I'll probably go ahead and do both of them too, since it's suction line king valve and the discharge. Since I don't have any refrigerant in there, I might as well knock them both out, because they're notorious for leaking right here. Cause these units been in here since like 93, I think. So what we got here? So number 1 holds 97 pounds. That's a lot of refrigerant. That's like 3 drums plus 3 30-pound cylinders and 11 more. I probably, since it's R22, I probably can get by with just putting 3 in there. 90 pounds, that should be okay. Circuit 2 holds 73. So I'm gonna do 1 circuit at a time, and then I'll move on to circuit 2. I just noticed too, I shut the power off on the unit. I just noticed somebody pulled the fuses to circuit 2. See the compressor
compressor 2. This one for compressor 1. Those are the fuses. I don't know if they blowed or not. They probably is. Or they probably been this unit probably been tripping the main breaker, and it shut the power off to like a whole floor or the whole building. If it tripped the main breaker down in the basement. So I'm gonna check number 2, the ground. That may be a bad compressor. So like I said, I'm just gonna focus on number 1 right now though. Let's see if we can at least get this one back up and running today. Alright, I said I was gonna start leak checking, but since I'm up here, I gotta go down to the truck, get nitrogen. But I'm gonna go ahead and test this motor to ground while I'm up here. And for the new guys, this meter right here is quite expensive. It's a Fluke 1587. Ranging anywhere, probably I say between $700 and $900. You know, that's with the case and everything. If you just buy the meter just with the leads itself, it might be like $500, $550, $600, somewhere up in there. But to be honest with you, it might be worth investing. You know, as soon as you get enough money to get it. Because I'm thinking a lot of people, when they first in the field, they'll get something like this. That's simple. It will check for ground, check the ground. It check amps. Check the amps like this, with it on amps, and you check voltage. A lot of people have little simple meters like this. But it's hard. I mean, you can't really set it nowhere. It don't have a magnet on it. It is simple. Let's see what it'll do here. I'm gonna check it to ground with this meter right here. You check ohms and continuity on right here. So sometimes it will. Let's get this ground right here. Let's go. Let's go into the compressor. 1, 2, 3. It's not getting anything. I'm not saying that it's grounded, but like I say, this meter right here like an all-in-one though, and look how short. You get what you pay for though. This meter right here gonna run you about $150. You know, anywhere between $120 to $175 right here. And this is what I started off on, something like this. I actually started off on a field piece, something like this, a little bigger, do a little more. I go over this one too. I don't really like this meter. I just use it to check amps or something because it come with a little clamp. But this one right here, so how long your leads is, you can just maneuver more. And like I said, do a lot more things. You can get precise numbers. Like I said, I got a light on it. And I think this is going to the compressor right here. OL. See, I'm not getting anything. Let's check it right here. So I'm not showing that compressor grounded. So that's good. But I'm just checking at the wires right now. So the next thing we want to do is take the leads off at the compressor and check it. And then we're gonna do an installation test. You can also do an installation test with this one right here. And then you just go on over here, set your range. I'm gonna put 1,000 volts to it. You gotta be careful with this, and that is DC voltage. I just say, when you do an installation test, you always want to double it up. So what you got? So you got voltage 460. So here you go, right here, 460. So it's 460 compressor, 3-phase. So you always want to double it up so you can do 1,000. If this was like a 208 compressor, you don't want to go to 1,000. You want, like say you want to double up on 208, you'll go to 500. 500. So if it was a 208, I would always start out at 250, and then I bump it up to 500. See if it take the 250. And then like this is a 460, so I'm gonna start out with 500. So I put a lead right here. These the wires that's going to the compressor. These would be the wires right here. Oh shoot. And they unhooked. That's why I'm probably not getting anything in the ground. I don't know if you can see that or not. Looking for my light. Yep. Okay, the reason I'm not getting anything, see they unhooked it right here? They got them taped off. So they got the fuse. That's why you wouldn't get anything in the ground. Let's do a lesson right here though. That just say if we're gonna act like this wire right here was grounded, because you never want your wire to touch, touch the component. So I'm gonna stick this wire in here, right here, and that's just like a grounded compressor right here, because it's touching the frame of the unit, and that's really what ground means. You don't want that. So let's try to find out which wire is touching, and that's just like the wires of insulation up in here. So we know that wire grounded. So let's see which meter, if both meters pick it up. We're gonna start out with the expensive one first. Put it on, put my light on. I know for sure one of these wires touch. It's L1. I don't know which one it is. It's L2. And it's oh, gotta switch it over here though, because I was on installation. I about to say, cause this meter usually do get everything. It's L1, see, right off the bat. So L1 is the one that I stuck in there. I'm gonna go to see OL, L2, L3. See open line. See, that's L1. That's the one I just stuck to chassis. Let's see if this other meter picked that up, which it should, because that's a real thick wire. So it should pick it up. So I'm gonna go to ground with this one. Got OL. See, get that? That's L1. So even this meter's picked it up, and it's a T5 600. You see L2, it didn't get it. L3, they taped up. This is the one I stuck in right there. So that's showing that it'd be grounded. Let's say fluke. These some good meters though. Let's go back over there one more time though. See, I'm gonna take it back out. See, now it's not touching anything. Make sure it's not touching. These two taped up. Gonna do the same thing. See, I'm not getting anything now for L1 because it's not touching. L2, L3. Do the same thing with this meter. L1, OL, L2, OL, L3, OL. Let's see if these fuses blown real quick. Can't really supposed to hold these like that. Set the meter down. See here. Okay, so the fuse is good on that one. Fuse is good. I don't see but two. Alright, now let's check for ground at the compressor. So I think the green wire is going somewhere. It's gonna be hard to try to get that green wire right there. Let's see what we can use. I'm just gonna use that screw right here for my ground. I know I said I was gonna do the insulation test, but I seen the wires was loose. Alright. There's no light on this one either. So I'm just gonna go to each leg. Of this. See, I got an OL on each leg right here. Okay. Let's see if we can get a better ground, son. Alright, I got an OL on each leg on that. I'll try with this. So I'm checking ground and then I go back and check the insulation. When. We're gonna put it right here. Each leg. See, this one right here picked it up already. L1 showing ground, continuity ground. Got 15 ohms on that one. That's L2. L2 the same thing. See, this compressor grounded. That's why you need an ohm meter, insulation meter. See that? The 1587 picked it up, but this one didn't pick that up. Alright. Got me some nitrogen. Got me 3 drums of R22 and some liquid leak detector. I prefer the Snoop. If you made it this far in the video, let me know which one you prefer. Leave in a comment, do you like the Snoop or do you like the Cal Blue or the blue leak detector? A lot of people like using this because it's kind of thicker, but I honestly like this. I use both though, but if I'm kind of trying to find a little tiny small leak, I like the Snoop. I think you get more bang for your buck with this one though, because you got a lot more. Also, my office asked me that I want to use MO99 or R22 to put in these units, since the MO99 a little cheaper. I prefer R22. I mean, I know it's a lot expensive, but especially with these circuits. And my explanation was why I'm going back with R22, because I have used MO99, but if you got 2 circuits and one circuit got R22 in it and one circuit got MO99, and just in this mezzanine right here you got 4 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, and throughout the whole building you got 21 of these units. Sometimes it get confusing to the technician, even if you put a sticker on it, which unit has MO99, because sometimes the sticker may fall off, or 5 years down the road, the technician might just overlook it and assume that it has R22 in it and say this one got MO99, this one had R22. it's just too confusing to me. Either you go with the whole building got MO99, or at least the whole unit got MO99, and you try your best to just mark it with a different refrigerant, no matter whatever you're using. But I just like to stick R22, I guess, till they phase it out. But that's what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and like I say, since I know this unit is leaking at the king valves, I'm gonna change both, pack both king valves. And like I say, if you made it this far, leave a comment. Do you prefer Snoop or the Cal Blue? Also leave a comment. Would you use R22 or a different type of substitute refrigerant? This is the packing tape I use. Pack those things. I don't want that to fall. I will take it back there with me. Look like it already been like stripping out or something. I don't know how. Gotta have a smaller wrench in here. God dog it. Guess not. Oh man. I already bust my light, but this old school light. I gotta get another light. I need to throw this away. The light probably about 15 years old. So we just packed that. Smaller screwdriver. Alright, show you how I pack mine. So we're gonna be screwing in this way. So I want to pack it this way. That should be enough. Stuff that in there real good. Alright, this compressor may be the original compressor, I don't know, but it's a unit been in here since 1993. I just packed the discharge king valve. I'm gonna stop the video right here and I'm gonna do the same exact thing to the suction line king valve. But to save time, I'm not gonna record that one. And then after that, I'll start back recording when I hit it with put some nitrogen in here and start leak checking with soap bubbles. Alright, that's good and tight without stripping it out. Would you look at that? got that good in pack. Once you tighten this up, that packing tape got some like soft material type stuff in there. It'll seal it up pretty good, so we shouldn't have to worry about this leaking. A little nitrous in it now. Still got gas in there. A little trace anyway. So if I want to use the leak detector, electronic. So I like to, even when I'm doing something like this, I like to just open up the discharge first and leave my suction closed, and that'll let me know I don't really have a restriction in it, and also let me know if that solenoid valve is closed. But I started off putting the magnet on it, so I know I should have an open circuit, but this should equalize out. If you had a restriction in there, and it's a big system, if it's a restriction or something that's closed, this pressure on this side won't go up. Which is not going up, so so this line here might be still closed. Yeah. As you can see, now it's going up. And like I say, with that valve, discharge valve closed, the same thing as a restriction. It wasn't allowing the nitrogen to go out all the way through the system. It was just going through my line and stopping right there. That's why I had 300 psi right here. And like I say, this thing holds almost 100 pounds, so that's why it's taking a long time, because it's a pretty big system. It'll probably take 3 bottles just to get the much pressure as I want in there, but I'm gonna put 1 bottle in there and see how much, see if I can find a leak with just that 1 bottle. Thought I brought the leak detection with me. close it right there. See how I equalize out? That pretty much tells me I don't have a restriction or I don't have a valve closed. And big as the line sets on here, I doubt if you have a restriction. Okay, I just want to check my hot spots. Like right up in here. We'll put a little sun right here. And sometimes it's good. Like I said, I like to check mine with low PSI nitrogen and high. I start off with like 30 something, because if you had a leak, it's gonna blow like real small bubbles. It'll actually blow a bubble if you don't have that much nitrogen. If you have too much nitrogen in there, like 350, I mean, you know, it's like you blowing a bubble with the little when you're a child, the stick you dip in the little bubble making thing. If you blow too hard, you're gonna like spit out. It's not gonna blow a bubble. You gotta blow like real soft, and that's what it's doing. If this low, sometime even like 15 or 10 psi, you kind of like, you know, blowing soft, and you want that. You want to blow a bubble, so you don't want to have too much nitrogen in it on the inside. That's what we was leaking at right here. We good though. Like I say, when I say hot spots, I mean pretty much like all your connections around here. I don't suspect that this thing is leaking. Around here, I ain't really see nothing, but you want to check all, especially like these right here, cause sometimes with the vibration, it'll bag these nuts back. I think we good right here. Check this unloader. I don't see no residue or anything. But when I check the system, if I got like 350 psi nitrogen, I like to just kind of hold it and see if I drop any. That's what I call leak checking with high psi on my nitrogen. I put 350 in there. With this system, I mean, it'd be too costly to it'd probably take me like 5 of these bottles. I'm not gonna do all that. I could put like 150 in there and see if it'll hold. Check a couple more spots. That's the way I do it. More than one way to skin a cat. Some people got their own way, but I've been kind of successful. See how big this coil is? Look how big. That's a massive coil. That's a massive coil, but I don't suspect any leaks or anything. We was leaking at the king bud. Been replaced before. I talked to the customer about that grounded compressor though. They just want a quote. They're not gonna fix it. They just want me to get this one circuit up and running. They'll fix that one in the future. This whole body here and here too. I'm gonna crack it a little bit, make sure we got a little refrigerant in the system. It might be all nice. Yeah, cause I'm not getting anything. I should have set something off. I should have set something off there. Let's do this right here. Unless it's just empty. Let's see what we can do. We want to test and make sure. Ooh. I just want to test and make sure my thing working right. So it's working. It's this. It's not in there. This thing about 8 years old. Well, 7 years old. Infocon detect. See it do work. So I got most of the nitrogen in here though. It's still getting the remnants of that right here. So I'm gonna see how long it hold. It's 80. I think that's pretty much what my leak was right here, right there though, because I think I got that on video camera when that whole discharge, and it's still a bunch of residue on there. That whole discharge top was filled with refrigerant, and I think that's pretty much where that leak was. It just leaked all out right there over time. That thing get hot, and it just leaks. So I got, let's say 77, 78 PSI. I got 32 minutes. I'm gonna let that hold for like let's say 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Then I'm gonna pull a vacuum on it and see if I can get it under 1,000 to 500 microns. And if it holds up, I feel comfortable charging it up. Battery getting very low. I don't know, GoPro, so I'm gonna see if I can charge it up. See, I'm at 47 minutes. I put the nitrogen in at about 30 minutes. So it's been holding like 78 for like 18 minutes. So go ahead and pull a vacuum on it. I already got my micron gauge hooked up. So I just let all the, what time is it? It's 11:56, about 12, so I'm pulling a vacuum while I'm at lunch. James Harden MVP. To the one that game last night though. It was a 58. This gauge will come with an app, and you can print some of these statistics out and show them to your customer. You want to do like superheat subcooling. It comes with a micron gauge. Pretty cool. I like it. I like these because it kind of remind me of an analog gauge too, but it's digital. Oh yeah, it got a pressure hole on it also. So you got a test duration. You want to see if I had that 78 in there, if I wanted to hold it for 5 minutes. And I think you like press continue on it. It say allowable change. You can go, I guess it was set for 1.2 or something like that. You know, so you're gonna lose some type of pressure even when it equalizes. So you can do like 1% and then press continue, and alarm will go off, or it'll tell you exactly the ratio and percentage or whatnot of what you lost. So you count down for 5 minutes. Look, it failed. See, it want to fail. And the reason it failed, of course, because I got the lines open. So that's a pretty cool feature. A 6 points with 30 seconds to go. Man. Oh, you should have won for 65 last night. Alright. Got my timer, so like I said, I'm gonna pour this for, see how long it takes to get down to 500 micron. Make sure we're pulling it a vacuum. So I close both of these. This should start counting down. Alright, so we know our vacuum is pulling the vacuum. So I'm gonna open these back up. See it go back to OL. Set up on a vacuum.
What's that?
I'm recording this, so I want to get that set up. Hey. Oh, so you bought these yellow jacket too? You bought? Where you buy this setup from?
I bought it online.
Online?
Yeah.
What, for Amazon?
Yep. I found it on sale. I guess they were selling them at the end of the year and nobody was buying them. So I went in and bought it.
Right. Yeah, I got the whole system open up now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hooking up the other stuff. I'm taking your gauges off pretty much.
Alright.
I close this side off.
There's.
You need that split.
Nah, there you go.
Get it? What's that jelly stuff?
Over that leak detector.
Oh,
Leak detector.
turns to jelly.
Yeah.
You got it on?
Yeah.
Open this side back up.
Alright.
Need this?
Nah, cause it's too small.
Right, that's the one you gotta have the wrench on.
Yeah. Alright, got the whole side open. So explain your setup to me. What,
So the manifold is taking the vacuum and we're going to pull from the liquid and the suction at the same time.
Okay.
But this
Where you put your micron gauge?
I put it on the
Just
on the other
line?
side, on the liquid line on the other
Okay.
side.
Okay.
But this right here makes it where you can shut the system off. So like the part you just vacuum, it'll shut it off from this port back here, right?
Okay.
And then you can shut this off from the vacuum. So you can take your Freon charging line and put it right here,
oh,
and then open this up and charge right to these hoses.
right.
You know, so you can shut your suction or liquid or whatever you want, and then charge whatever way you want.
Okay.
So it gives you some options. But this right here, I got shit all over it, sorry.
Okay.
But it gives you a pretty good, you know, low indication. But you put your micron over there, and then you're all good.
Right.
I put it on the back here, but it's not a real good way to do it.
Yeah.
I usually put it as far as I can away.
On your line set.
Yeah.
That's nice. And that's a 12 CFM.
It's 11. This
Oh,
one
it's
is-
11. That's 11.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 stage. See how long it take? How long you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. Depends on where it was at.
Yeah.
You got your micron gauge?
There you go, right there. I was looking for a valve over there. I couldn't find that. They got something on the little TAV line.
Yeah, they got
They're so small though. See? Yeah.
It's a different setup.
Yeah. Might have to just put it at the pump, huh? I bought a 3-way though. You see one?
Yeah. I go in from the other side.
Alright, let me see. I can do it. Alright, good.
It's right there at the cord. The dryer, liquid line dryer. See it right on the other side?
Oh yeah. Let me see which circuit.
What's that?
This is number 1 right here. It's the top one. Got the wrench.
What one?
The wrench.
No, I don't have one. I'll get it.
That sucker on there.
They wonder why people forget shit.
Yeah.
They'll pull you off of a job while you're midway through it,
Oh yeah.
and then send you somewhere, and then, is this the one you're working on? One?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's like even with this job here, man, I ain't been here about it in a year.
What's that?
I say even with this, oh, I got it in my hand. I said, even with this equipment, I haven't been working on it about a year.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes if you've been working on it every day for a while, you learn little tricks and to get you out of a tight situation.
It's gonna take it a minute. I think we opened the system up.
Yeah, I did.
You hit the alarm low. Right.
On the mode.
Yeah. And it'll keep it on.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes mine will time out, but if I put on that alarm low, it's always thinking, I guess. So there it goes. It's coming down quick, too.
Yeah, it is, man. Man.
I always put it in here because I get a good read on what the system's actually doing. If I got a lot of water or some shit stuck in the line.
That 11 CFM getting it though. Oh man.
That manifold helps a lot too, though. We're pulling half inch instead of quarter.
I gotta get that set up there, man.
Look at it dropping fast.
Yeah, man. Hey, big as this system is, how much you pay for that?
I paid $280, but I had to piece it together.
Oh, so
I had
you
to
bought
buy the manifold separate, and I bought the line set separate. But if you buy them together, it comes with 2 Schrader core removal tools.
Okay.
And that manifold and those 2 hoses, and it's like $1,000 almost.
Man.
15. It's coming down.
Man, that thing, yeah, man, we're good, man. That TS 8, it would take me 2 hours just to get down 13. And then 13, it kind of like want to settle.
You already had it pulled in a vacuum, but it looked like it went up.
It did go up. It shot up.
It was just right on the verge.
Quick.
It wasn't like positive pressure yet. Because I saw the gauge on mine on that low suction. It said like 20 inches of mercury. So.
Oh yeah.
So it was like in vacuum, but not full. It's gonna take it a minute to pull it down, but you'll hear your alarm.
Yeah.
You want this?
Yeah, I'm finna step out to it. So try put a vacuum, but the front seat is scripted out on this valve stem, and it won't allow me too front seated all the way. This valve stem just goes all the way in. I thought I was recording when it was happening, but it wasn't recording for some reason. But I take this whole thing off. Let's see why this valve stem is keeps spinning. More work. So now I'm gonna have to replace the gasket and everything. Filter dry. Vacuum pump wouldn't go to went to like 1100. Man, it's gonna be hard to get to. It's gonna turn into a long job, look like it. All right. Ooh. All right, so I took all 4 bolts out, and I try to lift this up. I don't know if you can see that plate. That sucker fell. That piece right there, supposed to go on this this stem, and when you front seat it shuts off the system. But somehow that sucker fell. There we go, right there. That sucker fell. It's damaged right here too. Man. I've seen that before. All right, well, I see what I need to do to repair that. I have to get another. Either I'm gonna have to get another valve, king valve. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can take it off. Yeah. Try to repair it. Like this side kind of banged up or something. All right, learn something new every day. I've never seen this happen before.
I know we could also try. That's what don't use those. So let's get to the shop tomorrow. And I'm not there. Okay, so I'm gonna thanks. I'm trying. I'm taking up there. See, what you do. I'm gonna take out the site to be back. All right, try. Yes, see you later. We'll get tomorrow.